Okay guys, we are downtown DC at one of the, well, there's a couple of these places. They rent lenses, yeah? And I just rented an 800mm lens for a special project I'm doing today. So let's go take this sucker to the car and see how it works. Okay guys, we are down at the reflecting pool, and today I brought my cart. I got so much gear in here. I got 3 ginormous lenses, tripods, monopods, all my other stuff. It's just too heavy to carry on my shoulder. Okay guys, we're at the reflecting pool, and like I said, we brought a lot of cameras today. Welcome back to the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool, and if you think you've been here before, you should be with me, because I was actually here for a couple hours this morning, and now I'm back again on assignment, an assignment that'll become public in a couple weeks. But we've got some more work to do here. We also have the National Military Memorial has now gone up. It is open. I'm going to show you that in between taking pictures. And the statues behind the Lincoln, they've been fully unveiled. At least one of them has, and boy, is it shiny. We're going to get a big picture of that in the afternoon sun. So let's make our way over to the Lincoln and get started. All right, these big screens over here are the National Military Monument. I'm not sure how it works. I think maybe you type someone's name in and it comes up. Maybe we'll try that a little bit later. I got to get my work done first, and then we can go explore. So in the end, there's like a TV screen with a name. But on the sides, there's a bunch of names. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there's a lot of names in there. Let's see what it says. Living Testament. I think these names look like they're digitally. Oh wow, I thought they were like permanently etched in there, but they actually change. That's the screen there, it's a TV screen. All right, we're gonna find out how this works. And we're gonna look up some people. But not right now. First, we got to deal with this thing off to my right. But to do that, we got to go up to my left. Yuck. This will be a little bit of a hike. National Guard. Okay, we're leaving the reflecting pool. Woo! We're going to run over to the White House. We had an incident earlier today. A crazy woman approached the gate. She was detained, sent to a hospital, not arrested, but it did require a security alert. Secret Service deployed their little war wagon truck and their long guns and whatnot. I saw some pictures on social. I don't know if it's still locked down, but we're not that far away from the White House, so let's just swing over there, see what we see. All right, we're at 17th and Penn. Nothing going on. That was earlier today. We missed it because we're at the stupid pool. All right, let's go do something else. Hey guys, good evening. After a very long day on assignment, I'm now free. I'm on a bike, though it's not an electric, it's one of the pedal yourselves. I'm actually sitting here next to Engine Company 23, Ambulance 23, because there's a fireman out here with a bass guitar, and every now and then he starts strumming his guitar in front of the firehouse, and actually it's a pretty cool photo, but right now he's on his phone, so let's just see if he starts playing again. Then we'll go over and take his picture. He is going again. You hear it? That's a good way to spend your downtime while you wait for a fire. Okay guys, we're on a bike, we're on our own, we don't have anything to do but have fun. There's the big fountain at the World Bank, or that's the IMF fountain. You can see it just moving on that wall, it's pretty cool. People go there to cool off. We are down by the World Bank headquarters, we'll go by the White House, see if anything new going on. Oh, they're feeding the homeless over here. Not that many of them out tonight. So, just as the homeless show up here every night at a certain hour, so too do the seagulls. because they know the homeless are going to throw away some of the food they don't want. The seagulls are going to get a free meal. You can see them circling over here like vultures. Yeah, there's a lot of birds over there. Only about a dozen folks eating at the homeless tonight, the homeless delivery. Whoa, these birds are going to hit me. Oh, maybe more than that. There's a dozen down here probably. 18 to 20. That's a little below what I've seen. In the winter, it's much higher. People are more hungry and cold. But they are still around. The camps have been torn down, but the homeless are still on the streets around this area. Most mornings when I come in early to the White House, there's usually 2 or 3 kind of sleeping down here by the McDonald's Potbelly area. Now, the incident earlier today was a woman in mental health crisis, confronted the Secret Service. They judged her not to be an actual threat, and they, the Secret Service is specially trained to deal with mental health consumers, as we call them sometimes, because they get a lot of people that come by here with issues, and they have to be able to identify them and calm the situation down, not shoot them, but get them to help, and that's what they did today. Did put things on alert for a little bit, but all is calm right now. Let's go down this way. Too much going on down here at the Eisenhower building. The door is closed for visitors tonight. I wonder if this fence is going up any farther. They still have this construction fence up, but I don't know if they're continuing on this fence. It doesn't look like it. Maybe they're content in just that part being secure and then leaving it as a low fence back here. Oh, wait, I'm trying to remember if there was that small fence behind it. There is a small metal fence behind this. Can't remember if that was there before or if we just had the chains. I'm getting old. We still have this big fence due to Marine One landings. We got Marine One landing tomorrow out here on the ellipse. Okay, so we're heading down. We snuck up at the DAR driveway simply because there's too many tourists. Let this guy go. Let the crazy food truck bubble tea man. He looks like he's out to kill. Should we play in traffic? Why not? What time is it? 6:20. Got an illegally parked food truck blocking a lane. That's gonna make everyone happy. Dive, dip, duck, dodge, and dodge or dive. I can't remember the other one. The 5 Ds of dodgeball. And driving in public in rush hour. All right, let's get across the street. Whee, that was fun. So I couldn't figure out, the flags are still at half staff. I thought for a senator, the flags went up once the senator was buried, and I thought Lindsey Graham's funeral was yesterday in South Carolina, so the flag should have gone back up, but I might be mistaken. They might be like 30 days or something like that. I know an ex-president is 30 days, but I thought a senator was until they were interned. I can't remember. Oh, what's going on over here? Got the reflecting pool. Somebody, not the reflecting pool, the World War II. Someone told me the other day that people are allowed to put their feet in the World War II memorial because Americans all jumped in the fountains at the end of the war. And it was kind of a tribute to how they celebrated by letting other people celebrate, putting their feet in the fountains, sort of keeping that tradition alive from the end of the war. There are many photos of the victorious Americans going crazy in the fountains of Europe. All right, let's swing around. Where should we go tonight? That way? I went that way yesterday. The roads are bumpy, but I've been down that way way too much the last week. Let's go this way. What are these guys doing? Bocce? Okay. We got a kickball game down here. Slow and smooth. Nope, fast and bouncy. There it goes. Well, they tag out at second. I guess you can't throw the ball at them. These people are nice. This is cop blocking the way. Can I get by him? Yeah, I guess I can. There's another kickball game over there. So that organization there, the adults pay for memberships in the sporting organizations, and then they use all the profits to fund sporting programs in lower developed areas of the city. People who can't afford coaches or playgrounds and stuff like that. So all the money you see from those folks over there goes to help the people over on the other side of the Anacostia down there. All right, we're at the monument. In the old days, this little entrance part here on the right, this didn't exist. You used to just walk right in. But then security and all that made us lock this down. Oh, it's pretty. Well, you know what? I didn't really show you the military memorial very well. Maybe we should go take a look at that down there. Let's get a picture here first, though. It's a gorgeous night, guys. There's no humidity. It's, I think, 75, 78, something like that. It's not hot. I mean, it was hotter during the day when the sun was out, but now it's pretty chill indeed. All right, more kickball. Oh, that guy's gonna get out. That was a high one. Oh, it's caught. Guy is toasted. Nah, ate a bug. Bugs. Softball, kickball, soccer. There's even a volleyball teams. It's a really nice night. Did I just say that? That's because I'm feeling it again. Oh, high, and it bounced, and he's safe at first base. That was close. Some cosplay girls taking pictures for their Insta. And we're gonna go down here, check out this memorial. Yeah, I looked up one of these bikes that has like the extra seats for kids. They're like $2,000 or something like that. They're pretty expensive. All right, there's the World War II. Here's the dumb fence. I say dumb because this fence doesn't need to go this wide. It could go lower, but they made it go all the way up. Maybe they get more money the longer the fence is or something like that. They could have just gone straight down here. Oh, this guy shouldn't come down this way. It's too crowded. In fact, we're not going to go that way. It's too crowded. This is the prayer memorial. I think this was the D-Day prayer, the prayer for the nation. Let's swing around here and go around the pond. Take a look at the ducks and the squirrels and whatnot. I've seen this tower here since the 4th of July. I was actually going to ask someone if this is now a permanent tower, because it's pretty much set in there. Maybe there's some towers missing because of the construction over at the Fed or something. All right. Oh. What do you think? Pretty? Pretty view? Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna make sure I don't fall in. All right, let's head down to the Lincoln. There's an upside down duck. Oh. Bugs again.
Miles!
Oh, it's a family feeding the baby ducks down here. Yeah, peaceful evening. All right, let's have, what's up there? Frisbee or something? looks like some sort of like baseball with a tennis ball or something. Alright, let's head up to this new memorial. Oh, little kid in the way.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, coming back to the Lincoln, and we're going to take a look at the new National Military Monument that's just been put up. There it is. It's in the shape of an American flag with those who served having their names across the memorial. Let's swing over and see if we can look up a name for someone. So when I first saw this, I thought these names were etched in because it looks almost three-dimensional, but no, it's just a visual display, like a screen of some sort. Space Force is on there too. There's a guy with an iPad down here, but there was like no line at the other side. So let's swing back to the other side and see if we can make this work.
The monument, and that's the code I need.
If you have a name here, all the other names.
There, yep. So right now, I'm going to send it forward, and it's going to appear right where George Washington is.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Honoring Darren. All right, Darren, you asked me to put your name up here, and I did. I get a picture real quick.
One more name.
All right, that went up there.
My mom will really like that.
So Darren reached out to me via Instagram. He wanted to see his name on the wall, or on the memorial, and we got it for him. So thank you for your service, Darren. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll send you the photo. I hope it pops up on that part now. It probably gets lost in the shuffle. Okay, so after the name is displayed there, which we just did for Darren, it'll come up here. But they said they have no control of when, where, whatever. It just appears up here at some point. And I'm looking through the top couple rows and I don't see it yet. But Darren, it will pop up here eventually. Maybe. And she said they don't know what part it could come up, this one or the other one. There you can see all the names who have been honored here today. This will be up for the next month, so if you have a loved one who served, you can come out here and have their name displayed on this memorial. I think they have the names of several million former servicemen and women. There you can see it changing. You see it's changing right there? Okay, we've sent our photo on to Darren. Hope he enjoys that. Let's go back behind here. I need to show you the gold things. I showed you a glimpse of them earlier, but we need to go up a little bit closer. Oh, it's a bit tricky with traffic. We can go on this side of the road. You should be able to see them right now on your right. They're pretty bright. I don't remember them ever being this gold. I mean, that one there looks like, I don't know, it's almost like it's made out of cheese, to be honest. Look how gold that is. I've never seen anything that gold in DC. They re-gilded these things with gold. Apparently it cost like $5 million. There's 4 statues. These are the first 2 that'll be revealed. Well, one's been revealed and the other's coming down. I think tomorrow we'll have a better view of it. There are 2 more over there. It's going to take a couple more months, but that one, boy, you can't miss that one, can you? Oh, there you go. So that's the bridge to Arlington Cemetery, and that's the gift That's the Art of War sculptures, a gift for the people of Italy, thanking us for liberation. I think the one on the left is called Valor, and the one on the right is called Sacrifice. And then these two down here, I think, are arts statues. I can't remember what they were called. Ooh, I think I got a video of them. Ugh, bugs out here are bad tonight. All right, where should we ride next? Away from the bugs, that's for sure. We just did a loop around. You can see there's the memorial. It looks two flags. I think it's more visible farther away. You can make it out. Let's go this way. I just heard Rubio's motorcade leaving for the night. Well, I thought he was at the White House today, but maybe he was over here. We will pass on the $8 hot dog. Oof. You know what? I think we should eat outdoors tonight. I'm going to call my wife and say, hey, we have to eat outside tonight. We're not going to eat indoors. It is way too nice not to be eating at a sidewalk cafe somewhere. Let me see if I can get her on board with that idea. No, it might rain. It said it wasn't going to rain this morning, but it might. So President Trump is off tomorrow to Camp David for a cabinet meeting. That'll be early in the morning-ish. Departure from the Ellipse. We'll show you that probably. Then he's off to New Jersey for the weekend. I'm talking to one of the photographers who's going up there. Now, given the choice between Palm Beach and New Jersey, most of the press prefer Florida. Apparently in New Jersey, just because they're pretty isolated out where they are in Bedminster. There's not a lot of shops or anything else like that. But the one in Florida, that's like right in the middle of everything. Over there is the Federal Reserve headquarters, and being renovated right now. That's the big glass atrium. This used to just be an open air space, and then they filled in with glass to give them more office space. That's also a Federal Reserve building back there. And I think they rent two buildings downtown on K Street, but they're going to get rid of those as soon as this is reopened. All right, we got a two-way bike lane. Oof. Oh, let's head back into GW. All right, here's Quigley's Pharmacy, where we had lunch the other day. Maybe outdoors if we came here. And my kid doesn't like this place because it doesn't have enough stuff. The menu is too limited for his superb gourmet chef palate. All right, let's dock this bike. All right, you guys were asking the other day what happens when the bikes, well, you just dock them, any old dock you find, and then you're done for the day. You get a rental notice, how much that rent cost. That one cost me about $5. Okay, guys, that's pretty much our day. Pretty quiet, I know. Tomorrow might be more interesting, but for now, I'm on my way to dinner, hopefully outdoors. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.